Let's talk with the expert about Renault. I know you know everything about your team.
I'm very interested by that new saga that they want to start, this Renault 2.0 saga, because I think they have a mountain to climb, and the setup is not as good as it was 2 or 3 years ago. You have to remember that when they finished 4th in the championship 2 years in a row, they had a super technical director, James Allison. They had a super driver, Kimi Raikkonen, who was really at the top of his talent, even maybe more than now at Ferrari. And
I completely agree.
And they had the staff to do that, and they had the money, because at that time Gerard Lopez was pouring money in the team because he was excited about Formula One. And now they have to start again from zero, and Renault has a lot of work to do and a lot of money to pour into that team to make it a top team again, because all the time that's been wasted over the past 2 years, all the money that's not been put into the team has had a consequence that the staff has gone and the drivers have gone, and really, if they start next year with Pastor Maldonado, and Julian Palmer is probably a super guy, they still have a lot of work to do to make people dream about that story, and to write a good story, and to make sure that people are happy to follow them and to support them, etc. And it's going to be a lot of work. So it's going to be fascinating to see if they come out of this with good results and podiums and races and race wins. But it's a long time. It's going to take a long time.
Long time and a lot of money. Do you think they have the money to do that?
I think if they decide to put the money, they're going to have the money. But it's going to take time, because even with the money, it takes time. Look at Mercedes. They had lots of money, and it took them 5 years to win. And look at Ferrari. They had a lot of talent and workforce and money, and against Red Bull they couldn't do anything. And they had Alonso, and they had lots of assets in their game, and they still couldn't win. So it's not easy.
But I think you were mainly talking about the team, about Lotus, about the takeover, but they have the engine. They had 2 years now, they didn't get the engine right, and they had money and they had Red Bull. So what makes you confident that they can solve the problem with the engine?
I'm not confident, because with the rules as they are, it's very tough to feel to come back when you're back, because you've lost time and your engine is not good enough. And apparently the system makes it difficult for engine builders like Renault and Honda to bridge the gap with Mercedes and Ferrari.
So you're talking about the token system?
Yeah, according to the Renault guys, the token system doesn't work. And the proof of this is that Renault hasn't used any token this year.
Yeah, they haven't used. But I think the thing with the token is you have to know what you're doing with the token, because you can do many things with 12 tokens.
But it's strange that, because you would expect that a company that's been in Formula One for 37 years knows how to build an engine, knows how to use tokens, knows how to deal with the FIA, etc., etc. And apparently they've got it all wrong for the past 2 years. This is very strange, because even Ferrari, where there are funny Italians, they found a way to improve their engine and to make it a better engine. So I don't know. I'm not that confident, I have to say.
And that weekend we had another rumor about Red Bull and Renault. It was quite funny, because they haven't divorced yet and they want to marry again.
Yes, exactly. And you can see, I mean, if you talk to the Renault people, they are traumatized. They are traumatized by the arrogance of Red Bull over the past 2 years, and the fact that they were treated like shit by the Red Bull people. And we're in a situation now where all the teams in the paddock have a consensus to make sure that Red Bull is going away, because they don't like Red Bull. They don't like to be beaten by Red Bull. And it's a shame, because Red Bull did a lot of good for Formula One, but right now they have everybody against them, and nobody's ready to help them, because when they discussed limiting the cost, doing things as teams to change the rules or to make it a better world for everybody, Red Bull never tried to play the game with the other guys, because they knew they were winning, and they were arrogant enough to think that they would keep on winning. And now they're not winning anymore, and they're very upset, and everybody was very upset. So I don't see a way out for Red Bull or a way in for Renault. I'm sorry to say, it's very negative, but you ask me what I think, and I think we are in a very bad situation.
It's just Red Bull without an engine.
Yeah, but who cares really? Nobody cares anymore. Look at the teams in the paddock. They don't pretend. They don't seem to be very upset by the Red Bull situation. They're laughing at it because remember, it's the Piranha Club. You say Piranha in Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Piranha Club. So if one fish dies, the other fishes are gonna eat it up. You know, that's life in Formula One. It's Piranha Club.
So next year, Renault is eaten up.
Maybe they're next on the list. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they go before to avoid being eaten up. Who knows?
Or the Germans.
Nobody knows. Yeah, the Germans are really at the top right now. I have to accept that.
Ich finde, das ist ein schönes Schlusswort, wenn der Franzose zugibt, dass die Deutschen besser sind als die Franzosen. That's a good end for our video blog. When a French guy says that the Germans are at the top and better than the French guys.
Yeah, that's for sure. We know that for sure.
Besser geht's nicht. Und damit verabschieden wir uns aus Russland mit vielen, vielen Motordiskussionen, sportpolitischen Diskussionen, aber auch einer Menge Spaß auf der Strecke.